welcome to Trunk Bay. Where are we going next? Let's go. We are on our way to St. John. We just loaded onto the car ferry. It's not too bad. We didn't have to wait at all. Today is a Thursday morning. There are 3 cruise ships in port today on St. Thomas, so it's actually a really great day for us to be headed over to St. John. It is a little rainy, but hopefully that'll clear up as we get over there. We're going to stop in Cruz Bay and have some breakfast before we go explore the wonderful island of St. John. So let's enjoy the ferry ride. Honeymoon Beach is the very first beach you will come to on St. John from Cruz Bay. There is a way to walk here for free. However, you may have to pay the shuttle like we did.
Okay guys, so this is Maho Beach in St. John, United States Virgin Islands.
So we are sitting here in St. John. We are at Maho Bay. Not really much of a swimming beach, definitely a snorkeling beach. It's got a kind of rocky bottom. There are some sandy spots, but definitely recommend to bring your water shoes with you, because to get into the water, there's like a good 3-4 feet of stones that you're going to need to walk over in order to get to kind of where the sandy spots. So we are currently at Cruz Bay. This is kind of our third stop along the way. We've done Maho, we've done Cinnamon, and now we're at Cruz Bay. Cruz Bay has a pretty big parking lot, but I've heard that you have to pay to get down there. So we're going to find out how much that is. And let's go enjoy Cruz Bay. To Cruz Bay. All right, I am here on Cruz Bay, and Cruz Bay Beach. It's really beautiful. It was $5 each to get in and use the beach for basically however long you want to. We've been here probably about, maybe a little over an hour now, maybe a little longer than that. We endured a little rainstorm, a little tropical shower, but it went by really quick, and now it's been this beautiful sunny day. I can tell you behind me, like right over there by those rocks, that is where the best snorkeling is. That's actually where part of the underwater trail is, and they have different places marked so you can read about the different underwater life as you are snorkeling, which is really cool. But when I was over there, there was a ton of people over there. I mean, I understand why. That's where see all the sea urchins and all the colorful fish are over there. So I understand why they're all over there. It just, keep in mind, it can get a little crowded, especially if there is a safari or something like that that just got dropped off. It probably will be a little more crowded than you would like. But really, snorkeling is so peaceful because you just kind of block out the world, enjoy the underwater, and see all the fish and everything. So this is our third beach here on St. John. We went obviously to Cinnamon Bay, we went to Maho Bay, and now we're at Cruz Beach. We did a brief stop at Honeymoon Beach. So far, this out of the three has been our favorite. It's the sandiest beach, and it's the easiest to swim in. The other two had a little more rocky. But Maho actually had decent snorkeling at it as well. But when you come, it's going to be different every time you go in that water, how good the snorkeling is. I just know here over by those rocks behind me there, that was the best spot that I found for snorkeling. So we're going to enjoy a little longer here at Cruz Bay before we move on. We do have to still go check out Cruz Bay and walk around the town a little bit, hopefully get something to eat because we haven't eaten all day. But yeah, it's been a fun day down here on St. John, and I highly recommend taking a day trip here if you get the chance when you're visiting St. Thomas. right, so we drove back down into Cruz Bay and we were hoping to find somewhere to park so we could walk around a little bit. But the parking situation down there was insane. We went to Mongoose Junction, which was recommended by a lot of people to park there. There was no parking. Then we continued on just looking for anywhere to park, and there was literally no parking. So at that point, we were just like, you know what, we're hungry, we're tired. Let's just go to the barge. And so we are now waiting. Okay, like I was saying, which the barge guy came over and made me move my car because I wasn't exactly straight and close enough to the car in front of me. We're not even on the barge yet. We're just in line to get onto it. But in any case, we just decided that we're tired, we're hungry, and since there was literally zero parking in Cruz Bay, that unfortunately we just were not going to be able to get out and go walk around. Even this morning when we drove through, we did not find, like, I didn't see any parking when we came through, and we were here pretty early. We got here by like 9 and it was still like there was no parking. So I think that's the biggest takeaway from this trip, was that it was great to have our car because we could go to the different beaches and go on our own schedule, not have to wait for a shuttle and things like that. The downside is there was no parking in Cruz Bay unless you wanted to find paid parking, and even that was extremely limited. I think we only saw one lot that was paid parking, and it was tiny and it was already full. So that's the downside, is that there was nowhere to park, nowhere to go explore. I was really looking forward to trying to, you know, have breakfast. Well, it was originally breakfast, and then we were like, okay, fine, maybe we'll have lunch before we head back. And that wasn't in the cards for us today. So we will save our dinner and meals out for another day. But we're headed back now to St. Thomas. We had a great day on St. John. I do recommend it. I think it's a cool place. I think the beaches are cool. The snorkeling was very, very good. Tomorrow we're going to head over to Koki. So I'll be curious to see how the snorkeling compares at Koki Beach compared to what we saw here on St. John. The underwater trail was really cool over at Trunk Bay. But yeah, it was a good day. It was a good beach day. Even though it rained a little bit on and off, it was still a great beach day, and we really enjoyed our time exploring yet another lovely Caribbean island. I will catch up with you guys later once we get some food and relax. All right, so here we are after over an hour now of waiting to get on the car barge. It's a little bit of a mess. It's a little, I can't say it, but it's a cluster. Let's just say it's a cluster, and you know what comes after cluster. There are so many cars, and then there's a couple different companies, and the guy at the port made us get in the one line. The other barge came earlier. There was no reason we couldn't have gone on that, but we were then already committed to this line because they pack you in the line just as close as they pack you in this barge. Oh, by the way, this right here next to me, yeah, that's another truck. So you can see this is how much space there is between the cars. So I can't get out of my car, my door. I could get out my passenger side. There's more room over there. And then space between me and the car behind me, it's like 2 inches. Same thing with the car in front of me. It's like 2 inches. So on the way here, it felt a little less crowded, and we were able to get out and go up top. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I don't know if I'm going to get out. Although the sun, I think, is about to set, and I would really like to see the sunset, especially from the barge. I think it'd be cool. But we got to wait till we get moving here. They're still loading the cars. I can't get out because I have to still pay. We did one ways instead of round trip, just for the pure stance of being able to get on any barge available versus having to get on a specific company and then missing it and then having to double pay. So it's fine. We're just getting ready. We're so hungry. We're tired. We're ready to eat some dinner, get home, shower, clean up, and eat. I think we're done for the day. So I will catch you guys tomorrow.
If you got value today, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Tomorrow we check out Bluebeard's Castle Villas, Koki Beach, and another fabulous sunset. See you then. Where are we going next? Let's go.